Going on YouTube. This is your favorite YouTuber from the KGB. And today I have video to bring you. But all seriousness, today I have a video that I've been seeing all over the internet. And it's been getting a lot of traction. And honestly, I just want to make a video on it to just cancel out all the fuckery that a lot of people have been saying. So basically, if you don't know, this Doordash woman basically went to a door and was deeply by what she seen at the door, and she sent a complaint to Doordash, the whole nine. She went on social media, and it's gotten a lot of attention. And I'm gonna just play the clip for y'all.
Hey guys, so Doordash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working! I was literally working! And they deactivated me! This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while door dashing. They just fired me, and the police are doing nothing. I lost my job, and that was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
Basically, she's going back and forth with Doordash, and she went to the highest dispute claim to get some type of settlement or to sue Doordash, and it hasn't worked. And I can see why it hasn't worked. There's been a lot of discussions on if she's seen what it was supposed to intend or what it was supposed to do. And I understand her. Like, I know a lot of men are going to feel away, but I could understand where she got her essay claim from. Now, at the same time, I know there's women that are definitely going to be mad at me too, because I could definitely see where Doordash could be right and not, basically not letting her further on the app because of how the situation played out in terms of how he looks on camera. Now, this is kind of complicated because I wouldn't say it's essay, but it's definitely indecent exposure. But as I'm watching the video, there's a lot of things that I haven't really heard anybody speak about, and I just find it to be very odd that nobody's spoken about these things. Because I found the original video that I know a lot of people have had debates on. I found the original video. It's not what y'all think it is. No doors was open. There's no doorbell cameras to prove that she was right. I mean, she was wrong. There's none of that going on, bro. His door was actually open, and bro was really just knocked out. He just had his little willy out, and he was knocked out. But I'm gonna just play a clip for y'all. Well, not play the actual clip, but you know what I mean, nigga. You know. And before y'all say that's not the original video, yes, it is. The no doors was open. Stop spreading those lies. She's not going there and just videotape, burst in his crib, videotape. That's not what happened. That is the original video. She clearly walked in there, door wide the fuck open, one of them heavy ass doors, and bro was basically out with his little wee-wee out. Now, me personally, do I think he did this on purpose? Not really. Even if a nigga, like, I've heard of niggas doing weird shit, or like women, like I used to do deliveries, and I used to like have like certain women show up in lingerie, do all types of weird shit. Older women asked me to come into their house. I don't know what the fuck. It was a weird job. And that is technically essay. But when I file a report, nobody would really give a fuck. I'm a 6'1" black man, like, complaining about people, a 5'3" woman bothering me. Nobody would give a fuck. Nobody would take me fucking seriously. It would be like, man, some people be like, man, that's some free pussy. So I understand. I understand where she's coming from. She is deeply disturbed by that. That is indecent exposure. But also, this nigga is unconscious. Like, he is actually unconscious. He's not aroused. He's not trying to touch himself while he's sitting there. He's just out of it. Like, he's out cold on his chair. That is very odd. I would have called 911. I'm not gonna lie. I would have called 911. I'm not everybody. I would have called 911. Now, this is one of those situations where I feel like it's just how the perspective is put on. And I understand why DoorDash didn't want to do it, because at the same time, DoorDash is like, bro, this nigga is unconscious. He's at the door. Like, what do you want us to actually do? There's no actual like abuse going on. It's not like he's at the door touching himself and groping himself in front of you. He's generally out of it. Now, I could understand how that could get mixy, because then the person could say, oh, I was on this, maybe I was asleep, the person was on drugs, who knows. And that could, you know, basically put this into a shithole, and, you know, that could end up hurting DoorDash. So I can understand like why they would kind of play the neutral game and just get rid of both accounts. Because this is an odd situation. Like, this is an odd situation where you just can't really, like, I can't really say it's one or the other, but it's definitely indecency exposure. Like, bro is knocked the fuck out. Like, he's actually knocked out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he's knocked out cold. Like, I don't think she exaggerated it. I think this is how she seen it, and this is how she felt at the time. This is why she went so hard on her video and cried. I'm not saying that, oh, she's lying or she's trying to create a narrative. She's trying to hurt old men. This is generally how she's seen it, nigga. This is not a fucking gender fucking battle. You niggas need mental help. Like, you, I keep telling y'all niggas need mental help. I'm so serious. Like, this lady is clearly disturbed. Like, and she didn't open the door. Bro was just knocked out. Now, me personally, again, we all internalize certain things differently. When I seen the video and I showed the video to the other person, they said the same thing. If I seen a man like that, and I made sure I asked women, because they was like, oh yeah, I would have called 911 immediately. What the fuck? Like, he's actually out like that, and is like, that's the first thing I was thinking. Like, he's out cold. Like, everybody's gonna deter what they seen differently based on, I don't know based on how their brain works. Everybody's brain works differently. Everybody's gonna see the situation differently. Some people are just creating their whole fucking narratives on their own. She opened the door. She wanted, like, there was no door opening, gang. His door was actually open like that, which is actually nasty works. Like, I'm showing you a video of her walking up the steps, going to the door. So trust me, this was all just him just being there. Now, this is a nasty situation because at the same time, I don't think she should lose her job or lose her account. I don't think she should face any penalties. I just feel like this is one of those things where, like, she's seen it as that way, and maybe it just wasn't a situation where everybody's seeing it the same way. Again, this is an option because he's not trying to, he's not by the door. He's not vaguely touching himself. He's just out of it. He's not aroused. He's just sitting there. He's out of it. Like, he's generally just out of it. I find that to be very odd. Like, he's just out of it. Out cold, sitting with his fat ass belly on top of that goddamn chair. To me, he just looks like a slob. To some women, he would look like a fucking sex addict, demonic entity. And I can understand that, because there are weird men that do weird shit, that are actually like weird and do crazy things at the door. And I know this because when I used to work at my Amazon job, the same thing used to happen to women too. It wasn't just everybody. It was happening to niggas. It was happening to women. There are just a lot of disgusting people that are willing to show themselves. You know how many times I've opened the door and I've seen an older woman in lingerie and the whole nine, got her titties out, got her whole coochie out, everything. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, one lady, I swear to God, like, she moved her thong as she was walking. I was just like so like deeply disturbed. And then she bent down in front of me like, nigga, I ran. Nigga, I ran. I ran. I ran. No, that's not funny. That's not supposed to be funny. But like there's weird people. There's weird people out there, bro. There's weird people out there. So I understand where she's coming from. Like, she's probably thinking this nigga's on some sick sadistic shit. But at the same time, he looks unconscious, so it's kind of one of those hard to call for situations. Like, I don't really know what it would be called for. Like, him being unconscious off the rip doesn't really give her that much of an ammo to really go against DoorDash. Like, it's not a strong enough ammo because he's unconscious. You went in the nigga's door, you filmed him. He is unconscious. Like, he wasn't moving or acting in any certain way. Yes, it's nasty that you have your fucking pants down. That's what I'm saying. That is indecent exposure, my guy. I don't know what you were doing that knocked you out like that. I don't know if he was, I don't know. Some people say he touched himself. He got high. I don't know. All I know is he's a slob. From what I can tell, from seeing how his whole operation is at that crib, he's definitely a slob. And, whatever made him go to sleep, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But, yeah, you could tell he's just a slob off the rip. So I understand where she's coming from. I know like some people may not like that, but it's just one of those situations where you just have to toss it up as it is what it is. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't really know what to say. I really wouldn't know what to say with this one. I'm not even gonna lie, but I feel like a lot of y'all are, posting fake narratives about the whole video. She's not lying. She didn't open no doors. There is no ring door camera to prove that she was wrong. There is no setup where she did this whole thing. I looked all over the internet, gang. They don't exist. And if you had a video like that, she deleted a bunch of videos at the time. I'm not gonna lie, yes, but y'all saying she opened the door. Where is the proof? Yeah, I've seen no proof of any of those claims. Like, you're just lying about Shorty. She felt like she got violated, and it is what it is. It is what it is, gang. Like, this is actually disgusting. I felt like she should have just called the cops, honestly, and just had this whole situation done by police instead of the internet. Because when you have regular people's insight on certain things, you see how crazy it gets. Like, people start lying about weird shit that she didn't even do. And they're trying to dunk on this woman. And I'm not trying to cape for nobody, but she is 100% right. She went, she delivered, and the nigga was just naked right there. So she didn't lie. She did not lie. The door was wide the fuck open. So stop spreading lies. This situation is crazy. I hope she gets her job back. I think that was kind of overdoing it. The whole taking the job away is kind of crazy, but that's what I have to say. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you on the next YouTube video. Peace.